can you actually truly be happy in a narcissistic relationship? Because not sharing your vulnerabilities with someone, not listening when they give you advice because you don't trust them, because you're worried that they're trying to, oh, are you sure you should go for that job? Like, I really want to be able to take my husband's advice for true advice. And so not being able to share that, not being able to, I've heard you say that not to share your wins with a narcissist.
No, not your wins, not your losses, and not your vulnerabilities. Don't share any of them. I don't know that a person would ever be fully happy or satisfied or nourished in that relationship. I have seen people, amazingly so, figure out workarounds where they derive, I don't know, joy from their kids, their pets, their hobbies, their jobs, their other supports in their world, if provided the narcissistic person in their life isn't super controlling. Obviously, all of that gets very difficult if the narcissistic person has someone on a really sort of a short tie to say, like, you can't do this, you can't do that, and really isolates them from their world. When that dynamic is in place, I do not think it's possible to be happy. But if you're in a situation where you're kind of able to do some things that matter to you, I've seen people sort of carve out moments of happiness, but if this person's a day-to-day fixture in someone's life, not so much. I mean, I do think it takes a toll. And I've worked with people who've been in these relationships 30, 40, 50 years, and it hollows them out.
Is that inevitable?
I do think it's somewhat inevitable. How many times are you going to be invalidated? How many times is somebody going to walk around in the world and feel completely unmirrored in what is to be a loving relationship? And especially if they aren't able to build up those other spaces in their lives. Some people figure out the workarounds and they recognize, like, okay, this is not what I would have loved for myself or wanted for myself, but I will try to make the most out of what I can. And then they take almost a very existential point of view. This moment's beautiful, I'll be in this moment, kind of thing. And so they do their best at sort of deriving the joy from a given moment here. And it's again, that's a sort of high level existential work. It's hard to do because you look around at other people and they are in love and their partners are appreciative of them and they are in a loving space. And their experience has absolutely no resemblance to that. They feel very alone. And keep in mind, Lisa, most people don't get this. I've worked with so many folks who they go out and they're like, finally, I figured out why this relationship's so difficult. My partner's really narcissistic. They have no empathy.